what you're about to find out. What it feels like to have to be on your hands and knees begging for mercy.
Let's invite them on.
Hey.
Hello, Psychedelic. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm very good, Taku. Please, this is the first time I get to speak to you.
Yes. I wanted to pay my respects to you.
Oh, Taku, please.
I don't know who the fuck you are, but you intrigue me.
No, that's what I try to do by keeping everything the way I do, you know.
I know. It's like you're giving me. Have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
No, but I've heard of it. I don't watch too much TV.
Well, that's good. That's good that you don't. But you remind me of this character. He goes by Lord of Bones, and he's like he's just this really cryptic character, and he wears a fucking armor full of bones. So I'm just like seeing that when I look at you, like.
It's very strange to say this because I collect skulls. You know, I've got many skulls that I've collected over the years, so it almost seems fitting, to be honest.
Exactly. He's the fucking Lord of Bones. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know this. I understand. I'm not trying to hold up. I'm not like that interesting of a person because you've been on my channel to say hello. So I was just here to say hello to you and just pay my respects. I don't really have anything to say, but I just want to say that I understand what you're doing. So absolutely. I really get it. I don't really have anything to add, but I'm here to see it. You're the fucking equalizer.
Yeah, I like this. The equalizer.
You are. You are. And it does make there is an impactful thing going on with you that I am noting because I can feel that.
And overall, when I am talking in general terms, I am never referring to Bloody Kiki. Okay, so with that being said, hopefully most people will be leaving so I can just do this.
The way some people torture themselves, and they must be spies or something. For who, I don't know. Some totalitarian way of white thinking, I don't know. I can't believe a white person legitimately got mad at me because I was talking about white people and all the stupid shit white people do. Like legitimate, that is the first white person who's ever gotten mad at me for that shit in my life. I have been shit talking white people my whole life. And for the first time, I have a white person who's legitimately mad at me because I said fuck white people and all the stupid shit white people do. I take that with a badge of honor. Thank you so much. It's true. I don't care. It's a thing. And then this white person gets so fucking mad at me because I was talking shit about the white people. Why? Why are you so pressed? I've never had a white person get so fucking mad at me about that shit. It's like, wow. I don't even know how to take it in. Mostly I don't legitimately care. I mean, I'm not rectifying the situation because that person pretty much told me to, go fix my problem. And I'm like, I don't have a problem. White people are stupid. I just want you to be happy, Kiki. Okay. I doubt that, but you have a great life. You let your own emotions get in the way, and you're lying, so, oh well. Why mourn what could have never been? No love lost. Bye-bye.
Such a basic white nigga. You just a cracker. I can say it. You just a cracker.
And then you gonna be mad talking about there's no inclusion. Hell no, I don't have to include you. Listen, I'm not one of them fucking peasant slaves begging for Whitey to love me. I just say I'm all about segregation.
Yeah.
Whitey, you stay the fuck over there.
I'm trying to prove that we're loving to Whitey. No.
Carrying the feelings of utter self-hatred. Can't nobody love me, especially not a man on a quest to be saved and to save. My eyes are fixated on female attraction. Is this me just getting back at my daddy? Is this me trying to understand masculinity? The white family fascinated me. Wish I was a part of that since legit. Best I could come up with was the fuck a white bitch. Why? Cause I could never actually be her. Even more to the point I just wanted a white mommy. I would fantasize on the bus ride about the ups and downs of fucking my white mommy. Fucking my white mommy. Carrying the feelings of utter self-hatred. Can't nobody love me, especially not a man on a quest to be saved and to save. My eyes are fixated on female attraction. Is this me just getting back at my daddy? Is this me trying to understand masculinity? The white family fascinated me. Wish I was a part of that since legit. Best I could come up with was the fuck a white bitch. Why? Cause I could never actually be her. Even more to the point I just wanted a white mommy. I would fantasize on the bus ride about the ups and downs of fucking my white mommy.
That's all he's got though, because I'm like, at the end of the day, I was honest. That song was about me talking about how I had felt pretty much most of my fucking life.
Okay, Kiki. So this is what's gonna happen, all right? We're gonna discuss a few things, all right? Just a few things. I'm wearing this outfit just for you, Kiki. All right?
Well, you got the wrong one, baby, because I ain't trying to get pissed off today. I don't feel pissed off. I don't really care. And how can I be pissed off at something that I expected? I can't, because I expected it out of you. So I'm glad you're not coming back to my channel, Kiki. God damn it. I don't know why you would dare set foot on this territory.
These white people are fucking retarded. That's why I don't call them. I don't think about them. That's never in my mind to think that I could call the police for anything.
So, you're jealous, and you're jealous of Jim. I was looking into it, and I found out pretty quick who the bad one in the situation is, and it's you. You literally lied to try fuck up his life just because he didn't want to fuck you, and got with Hippie Island. And then you phoned the police and tried to get her disabled child taken off her just because you're a spiteful, manipulative... Oh, you're filled with hate. You're filled with hate. So you try to destroy other people's shit. Fucking goddamn nobody in the right sense of mind will go near you. And there's a reason. You need to look in yourself and change yourself, and then you will become somebody that people want. And then you won't be online drinking wine, crying about how you ain't got nobody. Oh shit, wait, I almost forgot. This is how we're gonna end this video. Because I'm gonna prove that she literally tried to get someone's kid taken off them just because her new boyfriend didn't want to stick his dick in her. And how am I going to do it? I'm going to show you, Psycho, listening to Hippie Island complain to one of her friends or exes about the crazy shit Psycho's doing in their lives, and you will see Psycho smiling and laughing and feeling so pleased with herself for trying to get somebody's kid taken off them just because she can't get a bit of dick.
She's like fucking psycho. Hang on, I have to make. She's mad that he's with me, which is understandable. I know how that is. Just like I was mad Gus got with another girl. That's fine. But instead of just letting it go, because she knows we both do YouTube, she tried to defame our character, Lisa. She called the cops on us. She said that I was feeding my child drugs on my videos, which I told them, I was like, look at my videos, like go look, I go live every night, I don't hide anything, there's nothing like going down. So the cops show up at our hotel, and no, I'm sorry, no, they showed up at my fucking man's house. So before I get to meet his parents, this is their first impression of me, cops showing up at their house. Hold on, it gets even worse. She told the cops that we were giving my kid drugs, which they came and they saw that that didn't happen, and then I thought it was done. This girl gets mad because they come and check on Kai and everything's fine, and they didn't do anything about it because there's nothing wrong. So she decides to call again, and this time she says that my husband or whatever, I just call him my husband, she says that he lured me in online to prey on my child because he's a pedophile. It's the most bullshit fucking shit I've ever heard. I'm sorry to cuss, like I'm so pissed. I've never had shit happen like this to me in my life. When I'm like feeling happy to have somebody come into my shit like that.
Bloody Kiki went against the Bender Boys because of a cocaine deal gone bad. That is where the name Juggalo Justice League comes from. Frederick hates juggalos worse than blacks. Damn. Wow. All right. Well, that's good. Okay. Drama Kiki is a female who is in the Bender Boys, and she did bad cocaine. And she did bad cocaine and lost her pregnancy because of it, and Bloated Kiki used it for clout. What kind of toxic shit is this? This is where the feud stems from. Frederick sold them bath salts. Bruh! Kiki, that is low, bruh. How you gonna sell? That's what I'm saying, the gooch. If you gonna sell drugs and advertise the drugs, don't be scamming on the drugs. And see what's fucked up this is what's fucked up. It's no different than the gay community. So now we found out the type of dude that sells people bath salts. And now we have a perfect profile. It's a white supremacist, Bloated Kiki. Frederick got the boy Blue addicted to K2. He thought he was buying weed off of him for 6 months before he found out what was happening. What is K2? It was also Frederick who encouraged Boy Blue to go back to drinking, even though Boy Blue had been on a dry spell for over 6 months. Okay, so now this explains what this is really about. Frederick was also at the gathering of 2019. I don't know what gathering you're K2 is synthetic weed. Okay. So Frederick Frederick got the Boy Blue addicted to fake synthetic weed, even though he thought he was buying weed off of him for 6 months before he found out what was happening. Frederick was at the gathering of the Juggalos in 2019 and had an altercation with Child's Play Ninja, and Frederick beat him up with a lawn chair. Maybe he moved in with Kelsey Turner, aka Rumor Research Lab. I understand. I'm just letting Kiki know. If he wants to threaten my life and put a hit on my life, make sure you get the right address, all right? And we'll all know that it was you when it happens, all right? I just want you to know that everyone will know. And we'll also know that Courtney is the one that purposely put Bloated Kiki on my ass, you know, for it to all come to this, because I'm pretty sure Courtney saw all this coming, right? So Courtney wants me dead, right? Because she's involved with the Outlaws. Rum, you know, the white supremacist motorcycle group. Frederick changed the name of the Juggalo Justice League to TL because DJ Zombie's gays infected it.
That's crazy what BK made me do. BK made me do that. BK made me come. BK made me nut in your mama's face. I didn't run.
Kiki, so if I have the one he says is stupid is the gay one. I see. Well, his father made him that way.
We need to pause this. I'm going to prove right now that I am a very good father. Hey, come here. Look, this is the gay one. Fucking I'm the gay, okay? You naughty boy. Hey, the people you love, your father, don't speak. Don't you dare talk. Hey, okay? Say sorry. Don't you dare speak. Get the fuck out of the living room. You cheeky bastard. That's how you do it.
Emma is a very nice and caring mother, but she is intimidated by Fred because he uses aggression when things don't go his way. Oh, okay. So she's a battered, abused wife. He went after people for being addicted to drugs, but Emma explained he has a steroid addiction, which also increased his bad temper. Okay. And that makes sense, too. Frederick on the roids. Damn it.
It will put her in a bad situation, but here's the issue. Fred put a lot of people here in a very compromising situation, and he didn't care if it would affect people in real life, which it has. Did he ever tell you about the time his dad put him in a coma when he was young? Oh my God. Fred was caught kissing a guy at high school, and his brother told on him by telling his dad. If you ask why, so let's read. So yes, Bloated Kiki and Tonic met in the furry community. That is a scene of which I am not familiar with, but I do know a lot of homosexuals spend time in such communities. Now, is this a forum? Is this like a YouTube channel? Like, what is this, a forum on the internet? If you ask my opinion, there was a romantic thing between Tonic and Bloated Kiki. Emma told me he drives a Volkswagen. Because of the Germans? Because of Bloated Kiki. That doesn't make any sense. What does Bloated Kiki do as a job? Is he a cop? Does he work for law enforcement? Is that what we're dealing with? So Music Biz Marty is friends with Bloated Kiki in real life. Oh, okay. I figured they were close. I've seen Music Biz Marty real chummy with Bloated Kiki in his chat. And it was Bloated Kiki who sold Marty the bad drugs that killed the prostitute Marty was with on that fatal night. So you're telling me that Bloated Kiki is a dope kingpin. The internet's for everybody. The Pope at the Vatican could be watching this stream. And shout out to you, crusty, dusty bitch. You never know, the Queen of England could be watching. You think they don't find this entertaining? So the fact that you're going to be... See, Kiki, it just keeps racking up. It just keeps racking up, dude. Now you're going to be out here selling bath salts when you're advertising cocaine? Oh, you in some dirty booty hole business, bitch. Ooh, you a Nazi. You a Nazi boy. You out here selling bath salts to people. That's really bad. That's really fucked up, man. Cocaine is bad enough for you, but bath salts? You saw what that did to people in Miami. So now we found out the type of dude that sells people bath salts. And now we have a perfect profile. It's a white supremacist. Bloated Kiki. Frederick got the boy Blue addicted to K2. He thought he was buying weed off of him for 6 months before he found out what was happening. What is K2? It was also Frederick who encouraged Boy Blue to go back to drinking, even though Boy Blue had been on a dry spell for over 6 months. How are you going to sit there and roast somebody else for beating somebody else up with a lawn chair, but you did that to CPN? It's like, it's energy transferring. Do you see it? Like he did it to CPN, then CPN does it to somebody. Well, I'll just tell you this. Off top, I had a feeling that Kiki was a kingpin. I said that to him. King of Bones is what I've called him. The King of Bones is when he first popped up, I gave him that title. King of Bones. Which now that makes... And I know, he's a hitman. Suddenly he's a hitman now. Is that what you're telling me? So now because remember, this is all public information. So I need to be careful because Bloated Kiki, aka Frederick, is gonna send a hitman from Canada to kill me. Why? For what? Because I said fuck white supremacy? Is that where we're at? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna die. So we all know who sent the hit on my life. It's Frederick, Bloated Kiki. If I end up dead, just know it was Bloated Kiki. Thanks to fucking Courtney. All right? Thank you, Courtney, for putting me into a white supremacy cell group. You know? I'm not comfortable discussing the hitman situation of last year in public. He's affiliated with an organization known as the Canadian Hitmen. They are a cartel in Canada. I'll look into this. I doubt he would threaten your life unless you messed up his K2 bath salt deals. Right. You more than likely he will just make you appear to be a cracked out juggalo and keep it moving.
Please, Tonic, be careful. I know your situation, and I don't want you to go back to where you were last year after dealing with Frederick. This is the real Tonic in sales. He just messaged me. Yes, I'm so glad to finally see someone standing up to him. I'm still recovering from it. What are you recovering from?
I don't know what furries are. Hold on. What the I have never heard of this in my life.
Frederick ended up doing me and getting me in trouble with the law. Also, he got me kicked out of my house after he made my wife leave me. He convinced Tonic he was a gay man pretending to be straight because he is a furry. Okay.
I'm sticking with facts. You know, something Kiki doesn't do. We stick with facts here.
I don't give a fuck if you're Irish and redheaded bitch. Fuck you and the motherland. You think with all the time you have to spend hunting down play toys for Kiki, you could turn your ass over for your boyfriend, Courtney. You know. Why don't you fucking suck your boyfriend's dick, Courtney? Do something. Spending all your fucking time on the internet searching for play toys for Bloated Kiki's white supremacist fucking ass. Why don't you become a play toy for your boyfriend? And quit fetishizing your fucking daughter. How about that? But maybe your boyfriend's too busy fucking with your daughter, because he looks like a chomo, alright? Maybe that's the only reason why your boyfriend is with you, because he's attracted to your daughter that you sexualized from a young age. So fuck you, you lesbian cunt. Don't fucking send me another goddamn fucking message, Courtney. You two-faced bitch.
Prison Mike is 47. Jesus. You are 47 years old. I thought he was in his 30s, the way he posturizes himself. You know. Dude, I'm 30. We don't have to worry about fighting Prison Mike. He will run out of breath trying to think of a comeback, much less actually fight someone. Prison Mike already runs out of breath when he tries to fit on his panda costume. Whatever you choose to disclose to me will not shock me about this person. Just like when whatever you choose to disclose to me will not shock me about this person. Just like when a baby. Oh, Lord. Hanging out with 16-year-olds you met on Xbox. Predator. He rambles all the time about how Hitler had true Viking blood in him. Oh, so bloated Kiki is pro-Hitler in concentration camps. So he's a Nazi. Courtney sounds like she has a crush on you. Fuck her. I never talked to Fabian Trioxion. Does he have like a pharmaceutical name? Never talked to Fabian. He is hard to reach. Only the elders speak to. What kind of cult do y'all have going on? The elders? What I say thank you to Okama. I was watching her live stream last night, and she was right about Frederick all this time. Thanks to Okama, I found the courage to speak up. Hashtag we stand with Okama. Hey. If that's, well, I'll let her speak for herself. I mean, let me take a break. If this was an actual battle, I wouldn't even call it a battle. This was an easy slaughter.